Betrayed by his brother, hunted by enemies, Temujin should have been broken. Yet by 1206, he stood under the eternal blue sky as Genghis Khan, universal ruler. How did a man forged in betrayal unite the Mongol tribes and birth the greatest empire in history? This is episode 4 of HistoriSync's Genghis Khan series. Let's ride into history. In 1201, Temujin stood victorious but scarred. Our last episode showed the brutal clash with Jamuka, his blood brother, who boiled 70 of Temujin's men alive. That betrayal didn't break him, it forged him. Jamuka was gone, executed at his own request, but the Mongolian steppes were still a battlefield. Rival tribes like the Naimans and Merkits refused to bow. Temujin, now in his 40s, knew unity was the only path forward. Between 1201 and 1206, he waged relentless campaigns. In 1204, he crushed the Naimans' leader Tayan Khan in a bloody ambush. The Merkits fell next, their warriors scattered. Temujin's strategy was brutal but brilliant. Join me and live, resist and perish. Tribes flocked to his banner not out of fear, but hope. He wasn't just fighting for power, he was building a nation. By 1205, the steppes were quiet for the first time in centuries. One question loomed. Who would lead this new Mongol nation? The answer came in 1206 at the Kurultai. In 1206, the banks of the Yannan River roared with life. Thousands of Mongols' warriors, shamans, and chiefs gathered for the Kurultai, a sacred assembly to choose their leader. Temujin stood before them, no longer the exiled boy or betrayed brother. His victories earned him respect. His vision, loyalty. The tribes proclaimed him Genghis Khan, universal ruler, title blessed by Tengri, the eternal blue sky. This wasn't just a coronation, it was a revolution. Genghis broke centuries of tradition. He outlawed noble privilege, appointing loyal men like Subutai, a commoner's son, as generals. He introduced the Yassa, a law code demanding unity and discipline. Steal a horse, death. Betray the Khan, death. Show loyalty, reward beyond imagination. The Kurultai of 1206 wasn't just the crowning of Genghis Khan. It was the birth of the Mongol nation. But how did he turn nomads into an empire? Let's uncover his secrets. Genghis Khan didn't just unite tribes, he reshaped them. His first act was to break tribal hierarchies. He mixed clans, ensuring no group could rebel. A shepherd could rise to commander if skilled, a radical idea in 1206. Second, he built loyalty. Genghis rewarded followers with wealth, land, and trust, even adopting enemies' children into his family. Third, he enforced the Yassa code, banned kidnapping women, a common tribal practice, and shared war spoils equally. Disloyalty faced swift justice, but fairness won hearts. Genghis also mastered intelligence. His spies scouted rivals, giving him an edge. His army, organized in units of 10, 100, 1,000, moved with unmatched speed. By blending merit, loyalty, and law, Genghis turned warring nomads into a unified force. But unity alone wasn't enough. He needed a system to sustain it. That system would become the foundation of the Mongol Empire. With the title of Genghis Khan, Temujin built an empire on the move. His capital was no city, but a network of yurts, mobile and unstoppable. He created the Yam, a postal system where riders carried messages 200 miles a day, linking the steppes. Trade boomed under Mongol protection, reviving the Silk Road. Genghis standardized warfare. Every warrior used the composite bow, lethal at 300 yards, and rode horses trained for speed. His army's discipline was unmatched units of 10, scaled to 10,000 with precision. He embraced technology like stirrups, giving his cavalry an edge. By 1206, Genghis had forged a nation ready to conquer. His eyes turned outward to the Khwarezmian Empire, China, and beyond. Our next episode will dive into those invasions, but for now, Genghis stood as the eternal sky's chosen, ready to rewrite history. The Kurultai of 1206 didn't just crown Genghis Khan. It birthed an empire that would span continents. His laws, loyalty, and vision transformed nomads into a global power. The eternal blue sky had chosen its ruler, and the world would feel his wrath. What's next? In Episode 5, we'll explore the Mongol invasion of the Khwarezmian Empire. If this story gripped you, hit like and share your thoughts. What made Genghis Khan unstoppable? That's how Temujin became Genghis Khan, the eternal sky's chosen. If you're hooked on this series, subscribe to HistoriSync for weekly history epics. Click the playlist for the full Genghis Khan series. Missed episode 3 on Jamuka's betrayal? Watch it now. Share this with a history lover and comment. What's your favorite Genghis Khan moment? See you in episode 5.